SEO for pediatric dentists. How do you actually get found on Google for things like pediatric dentist near me, kids dentist? Stick around to find out. Hi, my name is Kayvon Ma. I'm a co-founder of the DocSites. My experience is helping pediatric dentists and practice owners really get more visible on Google. So I'm really excited about today's video. There's going to be 4 elements that we're talking about today. 1, crafting a parent-friendly website. 2, SEO blog posts and how that draws in traffic. 3, advanced keyword strategies to help you get visible. And 4, your Google My Business profile, including, of course, reviews. It's really important for you to understand this. Everything works together. It's not just one thing. So it's not like if you pay a company and they do these keywords, you're gonna get on top. Or if you just get reviews, that's all that it takes. Just like many things in life, it's a series of decisions and activities done in unison at the right time by someone who knows what they're doing, which will result in getting you on top of Google for things like kids dentists, pediatric dentists, and things like that. So let's dive right into it. The first part that's really important before I go on are reviews. You probably already know this, but the more reviews you have on Google, the more likely that you're gonna climb the ranks and be more visible. So I'm not gonna go really too much into that. So the first thing we are going to talk about is creating a parent-friendly website that establishes trust. Your website cannot just be something that displays information because parents have so many options nowadays when they're thinking about who they're going to bring their son or daughter to. So on your website, you want to have certain elements that make you stand out, because otherwise, even if you're on top, if that website is not parent friendly and it doesn't help build trust, they're just going to click back. So here's some best practices to follow for the website. Number 1, make sure it's mobile responsive. One of the most important things you can actually check out is go to your website, visit it right now, and see if there's a click to call feature where in one click, a parent can make a call. Did you know almost 78% of dental appointments are made on the phone? So if you don't have an easy feature, you might be losing that parent who's juggling a bunch of things trying to make a dental appointment. Another thing to look into is scheduling online appointments right then and there. So if you have a software, consider adding that little widget to your website. Let's talk about photos and videos. They say a photo is what? Worth 1,000 words? What's a video worth? It's really important you nix those stock photos and actually show photos and videos that display your practice, highlight your technology, show your team members. Believe it or not, a lot of people will actually want to make an appointment because they say, he's friendly. She looks friendly. I want to make that appointment. So those are really important. Some other elements, include your reviews. Many pedo practices have hundreds of reviews, but when you go to the website, you know how many you see? 0. The reason why it's important is because your website is the first impression for a lot of parents. So you really want to put your best foot forward. So make sure that your website or marketing company is highlighting your reviews. Embed your reviews from Google. Yelp, if that's popular in your area. Better yet, if you have video testimonials, make sure those are there on your homepage or definitely on your about page for parents to see. Make sure that you highlight some of your technology. So for example, if you do laser dentistry and the benefit to that child is there's no shots, anesthesia free, make sure you mention that about your technology and what you offer, because parents do care about technology. So these are just some of the elements that will help you build a trustworthy practice website. That's really essential and foundation. So after we've done that, we're going to talk about SEO, blogging, search engine optimization. So you might have had the experience of hiring a company and you ask, well, what do they actually do to get me on top of Google? One of the things that we've done successfully for many of our pedo practices is creating content. Specifically, we write content on a portion of your website called the blog. So let's say your website is, kayvonmapedo.com. It would be kayvonmapedo.com/blog. And on that area, that is where your marketing company will write content and publish articles to help you get found and really get more of an authority in terms of Google's eyes. Here's an important thing. You want to make sure that the blogs that are being posted are posted on things that a parent would actually search for. Like, for example, pediatric dentist near me, best child's dentist in Woodland Hills. These are things that someone would search for. What you don't want to see on the blog portion of your website is something like best mouthwashes of the year for kids or happy hygienist month. Those are great, but I guarantee you no one is looking for a pedo dentist searching those things. So you want to take a look at your blog. If you're paying for marketing, check it out. What are they writing? Not only are the keywords important, the city is important. Because again, how do parents search for something? They search for something near me, just like you would, right? You search for something near me. So you want to make sure the blog titles not only have keywords, but they also have the city that you want to eventually show up for. Part number 3 is an advanced SEO strategy where you actually will create a page on your website for each of the services you offer. Here's the reason. Let's say a mom has a need for frenectomy. She needs that tongue tie specialist. She's probably not going to search for pedo dentist or pediatric dentist. She's going to search for what? A frenectomy specialist, tongue tie specialist. If your website does not even have a page on that and is not optimized for city, you don't even have a chance of showing up. So you want to create a page for each of the services that you offer. Here's another example, special needs dentist. Some pedo practices offer that, so you want to make sure you have a page on that. What about tooth-colored fillings? Absolutely. Parents look that up. You know, I can go on, but I think you get the idea. Even things like kids' first dental visit. The more services you have highlighting what a parent would actually search for, the more likely you're going to get found online, because there's a lot more keywords you could show up for than just kids' dentist or pediatric dentist. So make sure that you have your treatment pages listed on your website. Lastly, I want to talk about your Google My Business profile. Many of you probably already know what this is. This is that profile, you know, when you look for a restaurant or a local business, that profile comes on the right-hand side. It shows your hours, your reviews, and things like that. This is a really important profile. This is what can help you get found when you pull out your phone and say, hey, find a kid's dentist near me. So there's a couple of strategies that are important. Number 1, make sure that you or your marketing company has identified you as pediatric dentist. Believe it or not, I see this all the time. When you go in there in the categorization of the Google My Business profile, I've seen people, it says oral surgeon and they're a pediatric dental practice. It says dental clinic and they're a pediatric dental practice. That is really important. Fill up and complete this profile. So some other areas, you can add your services as products. You can add your office hours. You can even put links to appointments where patients can make an appointment right then and there. Of course, what's really important is adding photos and videos in this profile as well, especially that first photo, because it gives an impression. And many people don't know this, but you can post to your Google My Business profile just like you would a Facebook business page. And the more this profile is actually kept up to date and active, the more visibility that you'll garner. So in a nutshell, getting found on Google for kids dentist or pediatric dentist does have certain formulas to follow. Some of the things we covered today. 1, make sure you have a lot of Google reviews and you have a strategy for that. 2, craft a trustworthy practice website that puts your best foot forward. 3, make sure that each of your services have their own page and they're optimized for your city. 4, make sure you hire a company that knows what they're doing and that they're focusing on keywords a mom or dad would search for. And 5, keep that Google My Business profile updated and enhanced. With all of these working together, you will start to see your visibility grow on Google and you will work yourself to actually earning that spot of kids dentist or pediatric dentist near me. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like and subscribe the video. If I can help you out, feel free to visit DocSites.com. Check us out and we'd be happy to help increase your pedo practice visibility online.